And welcome back to another episode of Redstone Saturdays. Now today the idea behind today's video was I wanted some place where I typically carry 3 potions on me and I can just press a button, get the 3, and never have to really go back there and actively brew anything. So I went ahead and built this little design that you can kind of slice into anything, to where you can walk up to it, press a button, and it will dispense you 3 potions of night vision right off the bat. And the only issue I've been having with it, oh no, is that it'll glitch through these blocks. So I don't really know how to fix that, but that'll come in time. Now, what you're going to need to build this is, of course, your redstone, which is going to be a hopper, a comparator, some redstone, a few redstone repeaters, 1 redstone torch, a wooden button, and it has to be a wooden button. The timing for the stone button it's slightly less time, so it doesn't give the time it needs to empty out the bottles from the inside before it goes ahead and puts new bottles in there. You're also going to need your dispensers or droppers, whichever one you prefer. I find that droppers have a slightly less annoying clicking sound. Let's see if we can hear. Here's the dispenser, and here's a hopper. It's slightly less annoying. To my ears anyway. Most people probably won't really notice the difference. But you need a dropper or a dispenser. Whichever one will work just fine. Now, you're also going to need yourself a brewing stand and a couple of chests. Actually, you just need 1. You're going to start by digging yourself a 3x3 hole down 2 underneath. 3x3x2. You're gonna throw in your dispensers going up. Now this pretty much is gonna make a dropper vader that will continuously, as long as there's an item going through it, you will be able to collect that item. It will continue to drop it through. So say we had this hopper needs to go here anyway. It will make sure that every item comes up through, so you'll always get your 3 potions that are already sitting inside the potion brewing stand. Now, once you get that done, just cover it up, make sure it looks nice and neat. And I already messed it up. Here we go. Cover it up, and with whatever flooring you have. And now this will be kind of your center point. It isn't really symmetrical, but you know, whatever. And now what you're going to want to do is take your button and a building block of choice, whichever one, it doesn't really matter. And you're going to want to place it like so. Alright, and then you grab your redstone dust, torches, and you're going to bring the redstone over, just a speck of redstone torch, redstone repeater into a block with a torch, into a block with another torch. And then you're going to want to bring up your platform up by 1, like so. And then bring it over like this. And this is very important that you don't have anything. You're going to need a slab of some sort or a piece of glass, some form of transparent block, because you have to have a chest right underneath here for all your what is it called, water bottle needs. And then you will take your dropper, dispenser, whichever one you choose to use, and you make sure that this one is sitting on a transparent block, and you set it up like so. And now you will go ahead and put your three repeaters down in this fashion and draw over these. Now this is the resting position, and you want these to be on, so that when this flicks, when you press this button, that all three of those will go off, but you want them to be at a slight delay. It doesn't really matter which way you set this up. I always make sure that I do it from left to right. This will be no delay. This will be at 1. This will be at 4. Now you have to bring this one to 4, because sometimes if it's at 3, these two right here will fire almost at the same time and then drop it. I don't know why this 1 versus this 2 works so well. It just does. I'm not 100% sure on why that is, but you know, it's console Minecraft. It is a bit weird. So now you want, that is pretty much all of your what is it called? Bleh. Brain fart. That's all the whole circuit pretty much. And now you want to bring your hoppers up. Make sure you have this bottom one connected into this dropper and not to the top one, because then it won't get the redstone signal. You throw down your brewing stand. Your brewing stand. Oh, I forgot one piece. You want to have a repeater going into this one so that it locks this hopper, so that whenever you have a water bottle in there, it just they sit in there instead of consistently emptying out. And then you want to have a hopper floating, pointing into the side, and one into the top. These ones, it will catch the drops. You just have to have yourself some form of barrier, because sometimes it doesn't quite work. I make sure to use a water stream and a piece of glass, because sometimes it glitches up, but you don't have to. Just sometimes you get the glitchiness, then you have to go back there and repair all your little mistakes. Now what this torch does is that once you have all your water bottles in your chest right here, it will lock this hopper to this when it goes ahead and does its little flick thing. Let's see if we can get a better angle of that. It unlocks this hopper, but locks this hopper right here, so that they can empty out and you do not have all your water bottles flowing down into here, because then it'd just be a big old mess. And now that is the whole system altogether. Now you pick whatever you're brewing. Say you want to do some strength. You have your 3 materials for your strength potions. And let's see, where is it? Nether wart. And then strength, you would want it to be stronger, so you would use your glowstone. Where's the glowstone? Glowstone. Make sure that on the slowest delay is your nether wart. Your middle delay is your actual ingredient, and then the last one is your piece of brain fart again. Is your extender, whether it be redstone or glowstone. Either one. Glowstone just makes it stronger, redstone just makes it last longer, whichever one is your thing. Now if you wanted to make splash potions, say you're doing PvP on survival and you want to make sure that you have everything you need, what you're going to want to do is take a half slab and 3 pieces of dust and another dropper or hopper, whichever one you're using, whichever one is easier for you to use. Face it in here. Come on, just place for me. Come on. There we go. And now it's important that you do it like this with the half slab, because it will double fire on here if you're on console. On PC, I'm not 100% sure. But say you wanted to, is nothing fired, correct? Just to make sure. Now, if you want to do your splash potions, it would be your gunpowder, and you throw that in here. Now, this will fire after this one fires, and then you will have a 4-part brewing. I haven't gotten a design for the 5-part, which will be coming up, because I believe this is actually going to be broken once the new snapshot comes out. Not the new snapshot, the new update, because we're getting the Ender update on console in a couple of weeks, and with that comes, you have to fuel your brewing stand, which I don't know if that's coming in or not, and if that does, then this will of course change with something to automatically feed, probably just another hopper going in with a chest full of what is it called? What the heck do they use to do it? With blaze powder, I think, is what they are using now to do this. Oh, hi. And now let's get that back and show the demonstration of how it works. Get our 9 water bottles. These will fill in. Now you will see that it automatically fills these. And then once we press this, we will get 3 water bottles back upon the first go around. And then boom. Oh no. Ew, what happened? I goofed. Why did it do that? And I failed on my tutorial. See, sometimes it does misfire, so that's why I do have the water bucket slapping right here and the piece of glass right on top. It just helps minimize, and sometimes I mean once you put the glass on top, it almost never misfires. So once you do that, we can throw these in here, back in here anyway. And that is the build, and you can kind of throw the skin over it however you want. I just kind of like the way the prismarine and the sandstone work together, you know. So I hope this was an informative video. I know I ramble and I stutter a little bit, but I will get better at that. And I will catch you guys in the next video, and I have no idea what we're going to do next. We might supersize this, but the supersizing isn't going well. So I will catch you guys in the next video.